Hey, good morning. How is everyone today? Just wanted to make a quick video and show you guys some things. It's been a while since I've posted on this station, and I just wanted to let you know some things that I have found that have helped. Okay, first of all, when we first moved into not moved in, but when we first started camping in here, I had this camper so full. Like, I don't know, you can see my videos. I put those little netted things there for all our stuff. And I just had a lot going on. But I have changed that. I have changed the curtains. And I have changed my bedding, the way I do that. And there's just other things. So let's start with the bedding first. I have found out that you don't need all the stuff that you think you do. And this camper, we're looking at other campers, and I am just astounded at how much room we really have in this camper. We go for a month at a time. I can take my clothes. We always wash. I mean, even if I take a lot or I don't take a lot, it seems like we always are washing no matter what, because we want to wear our favorite clothes, right? So after a week, we usually do laundry because you just got that big pile of stinky clothes you got to get out of the way. So it's like, don't take so much, guys. Don't take so much. This is what I had to tell myself. And I take a sweater, a sweatshirt, I take jeans, I take my boots, my tennis shoes, and I never take white tennis shoes anymore. I found that out. So I take some colored sneakers and I take some flip-flops. And if we do go to church a lot of times, so I'll take my dress shoes. No big deal. I put all of my shoes right in the cabinet right there. And he puts his, I don't know where he puts his. I think he keeps his in the truck. But anyway, so we put our clothes. Now I use this and that one for our clothes. I really don't need it. I got those bags. I love to use, I don't know if I have any up here. I think I took them out. But I love to use those bags, those clothing bags. And I stuff them. I roll my clothes and I put them in those bags. Put them in an IKEA bag and bring them out. And I'll put my, like, one bag for all my pajamas, underwear, socks, or whatever. And then I have a big one that has all my clothes in it. Another one that has my sweaters, my jackets, whatever I need for whatever season it is. And then I'll have one that's just for my dirty clothes when I'm done. And then we grab all that out. Actually, I've even remedied my dirty clothes to where now we got these IKEA bags. And they have like a small, medium, large. I got them all. This one's, I'm not sure what size that one is. But you can stuff these suckers with your dirty clothes like there's nobody's business. So my husband has one, and I usually have one. Mine's in with the laundry getting cleaned. We just got back from a little trip, and so I'm cleaning those. But I wanted to mainly, there's a few things I want to talk about, but the main thing is I want to talk about these bed covers I have. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know why it seems like it's so gloomy. It's a very gloomy day today. But I got these, and they're waterproof mattress covers. They're very silky soft. I mean, they feel velvety. And they do have that, as you can hear, they have that sound, that waterproof sound, but they're all material, fully material. They're size twin, and we just cover our covers and everything. Like when we get up, we put this on, and it's just a fitted, it's just a fitted cover that keeps all our blankets. I was getting so tired of walking by and my blankets dragging or them getting in the refrigerator. It stops that business, and it just keeps them from getting in the cabinets like it used to without this. So we keep it on, and then at night we just pull it down, or my husband puts his all the way to the feet. I kind of leave it part way because if I get too cold, I can pull that up also. And it keeps everything inside, all my blankets and all. So that has been one thing. And the reason why I did that is because people would come into my camper and just stand. They wouldn't just sit down and relax because they felt like, oh, that's your bedding. I don't want to sit on your bedding. So I got the covers. They can sit on that and they feel more comfortable, it seems like. I also got it because when I started washing dishes more inside when we're traveling, you know, when there's rain and stuff like that, I have figured out that I love doing my dishes. I have another one of these that's a rectangle. They're one of those buckets, you know, that you can flatten. That goes down. But I love the rectangle one in my sink, and that's my soapy water. And usually this is just regular hot water. And I'll wash my dishes, and I have this Coleman table that fits perfectly on our twin beds. And I took off the extended legs. I just took them out. They're in the closet. And I use this right by my bed. My husband won't put a side table. Not yet. He's not brave enough to do that. But, yeah. So I put this on here. It works awesome. Gives me a lot of room when I'm cooking, cleaning, and we have to stay in. And not only that, I will say that I sleep at that end. So when I do, I can keep this table up. And if we need to move stuff from the cooktop over there to here, it's not bad. It really is. It makes it, it helps out a lot. So I keep it up. I don't kick or jump or anything. So we keep it up. You can get up. You can move around easy. So it's not a problem. I also, I made videos like a couple of years ago about my casita, and I had this baby stuffed. Well, I have learned you don't need to stuff it. You don't need all that garbage, right? I'm not living in it. We're just traveling. We travel for like a month at a time or 2 weeks or whatever. And I took down those netted things. They just collected garbage. I went through it. It had rocks, our favorite seashells. Had a, you know, my husband checks the meter for the battery, and which is important. So he puts it in this now. That's his side actually. And he puts it in there, and he puts his books, he puts his everything to do with, you know, at bedtime. He puts in that, his phone, his charger. I had put these in a long time ago. Didn't realize at the time this one doesn't have one where you can just plug in the phone adapter. But that's okay. We just bring the big adapter, put that in. And that has helped a lot. And yeah, so that has helped him. I have gotten this one we got these both from IKEA, the yellow one and this one. And this one, they had 2 of them at IKEA. They have it where it's bigger pockets. It's like these 2. I can probably just unstitch that. But I like the bigger pockets, and I accidentally got the smaller pockets. But I just hang it on my window, and I put in the things I need for at night. My phone, my chargers. Oh, gosh, what is that? Okay. And I just put tissues. I have trash bags. I have, sometimes I'll throw my toothbrush and toothpaste in there if I've gone out. And I also like this little thing that's hanging. It usually hangs on my door. And sometimes I'll just put it back here when I have a water by my bed, just so it doesn't get knocked over. Or if I have a big cup or something, I'll put it in there. What the heck is that? Why are you doing that? So yeah, and then I've redone my curtains. I took down our blinds. I hated those metal blinds. I know now they have better ones. I wish we would have gotten those. I'm sure I could go and get those put on, but for now, I went and made different curtains. I used to have different ones, but I still have the original, whatever you call that, a part that went to the blinds, and I just put a flat, this is a curtain rod that goes across, and I put that in front of it, and I hooked it on with those curtain things that they're always talking about, the little curtain hooks to hold everything, and I put it on there. Now I can slide these if I want to. They slide fairly easy, but what I do is I did have a rod at the bottom, and I just fit it through these little loops back here. Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on. So now, maybe I should turn on my fan a bit. Let me see here. I don't know what's going on. So now we just got back from a trip. Okay. And so, yeah, so now I just hook them with the curtain things. I don't like my curtains coming forward at the bottom. And they didn't. They worked really good with the curtain rod through it. But what was the pain is my husband was getting mad because he couldn't just open his window easily. I mean, you can slide it. He didn't want any of that. So I made it where we can just flip it up. We can roll it up and clothespin it up here. I need to get some fancier, but we can, what we do is we undo them easily down there. We just undo it, take it off, and roll it up underneath these, or we can take that off. But we don't usually open our windows unless we're boondocking, because usually there's people around that are checking it out. And so we'll open the back one a lot, and that one's much easier. Okay, just wanted to do that. And let's see, I think I got everything. Yeah, I did. Talked about this. But yeah, we just got back from a little trip, and I'm cleaning. So just wanted to give you a heads up about these, how handy they are. And yeah. All right, that thing's gonna drive me crazy, so I'll let you go. Have a great day, guys. Bye.